Action movies have taken a bit of a dip for me lately. With so many great stories coming out like Strange Darling, Rebel Ridge, Bad Boys Ride or Die, or Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the old blow stuff up for 2 hours doesn't really hold my attention anymore. But there is one action genre that gets me every time. That's the heist movie. See, heist movies typically have enough storyline to keep me interested, but enough action to keep me from getting bored. So, is this latest film the start of the next great heist franchise? Or are we looking at just another set of boring action movies? Well, let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, starring Gerard Butler, O'Shea Jackson. So the plot goes like this. Nick, played by Gerard Butler, walks into an unpredictable world of international diamond heists, led by none other than Donnie Wilson, played by O'Shea Jackson. Now, the acting is on point in this movie. First of all, I just want to say I really, really like O'Shea Jackson. Every movie I've seen him in, I've always enjoyed. I think he is just a great person, a great personality. He's very good on camera. He seems very natural in these roles that he's playing. And obviously, Gerard Butler knocks it out of the park because he's Gerard Butler. He's been doing this forever. There's no issues with the acting side of this film. Now, the camera work and the music, not exactly going to set the world on fire. A lot of just, regular standard camera angles and music for a heist movie. Because the main focus of this movie, one of the reasons why I really like this one, is because of the heist itself. Because that is the big hook in these movies. The heist in this movie requires a lot of timing, which piques interest because the place they're breaking into is possibly one of the most secure places in the world, according to this film. Let's not quote me on that, but in this film, this is one of the most difficult places to even get into if you're just visiting. If you don't have business there, you're not being let in. They have a whole bunch of cameras. They have thermal systems, a state-of-the-art safe. They have security that look almost like hired mercenaries who, the moment they sense trouble, they're coming after you, guns blazing. Now, O'Shea, Donnie, and Nick and the rest of their crew need to try to find a way inside to get what they want, which is a really, really big score. Now, the other big hook in these movies, which I love so much, is when they plan the heist. Now, us as the viewer, we get to kind of figure out what's gonna go wrong. Because we know the first heist of the movie goes flawlessly to give us this sense that this team is scary and that they can do whatever they need to, but we know that something is gonna go wrong in that last heist that's going to blow the doors open and cause this movie to be great. There are a couple of twists in this movie I am not going to spoil because I believe this movie is coming out on stream sometime very soon. If I find it, I will put it somewhere on the screen next to my head. One of the things that made this plot so fun to watch, because yes, this is a longer movie. This is in that 2.5 hour range. But everything in this film is pushing you towards the heist. There's very little, if any, if I can remember, because I've seen it twice already. There's not a lot that happens outside of the realm of this heist. Everything here is designed to keep moving the plot forward, which is very necessary because I'm going to compare it to another heist movie that I didn't like as much. I thought I was, but The Town. The Town I thought was going to be really good, but for me, the middle of the movie is extremely slow. because of the main character and the female main character discovering love or whatever they were doing. But I know it slowed the movie down to a crawl and made that time between heists feel like it lasted forever. We don't get that in this movie. Everything is geared towards the twist, the heist, and what goes wrong. So I would 100% recommend this film. Whenever it comes out on stream, which once again will be somewhere on the screen, this is worth your time. You probably will enjoy it if you're into these types of movies already. And it looks like this is going to be a franchise we're going to get more of. I believe they've already started working on the third one because of the success of this second film. While lacking a little bit of what we saw in the first movie, because there is a slight dip, this could be the start of a really good franchise that's a bit more realistic than your Fast and Furious franchise, where they were stealing DVD players in the beginning, and now they're doing international espionage, and Ludacris and those guys are sending themselves into space. Not going to talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments. Have you seen Den of Thieves 2? What did you think? Drop a comment, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.